We've been looking at the first book of Samuel, and specifically we're on chapter 6. The Philistines have been in possession of the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark of God. And as a result, they've been suffering very dire punishments. First, there was destruction of their idol. And then as they moved the Ark from city to city, the cities were suffering a devastating plague. And there's actually quite a bit of discussion, quite a bit of head scratching about what exactly was that plague. We've described it and translated it as hemorrhoids, which we understand to be a very painful tumor that grows in the privates. But there's actually debate about that. And the debate gets deeper because in the verse we're looking at, we're introduced to a new aspect of that plague, which is mice. That aspect of the plague wasn't brought out in the earlier verses. We just had this discussion about tumors or hemorrhoids. But now it seems that as part of the guilt offering that they're going to send along with the ark back to Israel, they're going to include a golden mice as well as golden molding of tumors or hemorrhoids. So it leads us to speculate that maybe we weren't dealing with a plague of hemorrhoids at all, but rather the plague had to do with mice and tumors. And the theory was that the mice brought the bubonic plague, which causes tumors on the body. And our verse that we're going to look at today kind of informs that discussion. And let me show you what I mean. We've been looking at something that may be irritating to some. In a way, it's been irritating to me. You'll see that this word here is grayed out. Do you want to read that word for us, Johanna, the one that's grayed out so that we have to read white letters? So Johanna may not be available to read. Can anybody contribute by reading this word? I don't have the roster in front of me.
Tichori. The one I highlighted?
Nice. Joseph got a good start on it. Joseph, once more.
Tichorechem.
Right, tichorechem. So this is the translation hemorrhoids. But what do we have here before us? We have a word without nikudot. And this word without nikudot is understood to be the original word in the verse. This word with nikudot that was grayed out, that is grayed out in our version, is understood to be an emendation later on by the scribes, by the Sopharim, the scribes. So at some later date, the scribes felt that this word aflechem, which means tumors, needed to be clarified as meaning hemorrhoids. But many questioned that emendation, that maybe we should have understood it as tumors right along, because we get also this idea of mice as being part of the plague, and this idea that maybe we're talking about the mice bringing the bubonic plague, which created tumors and lesions on the skin. When you see this in your studies, it's known as the ketiv and the kere. The ketiv is the written version, the original version, and this word aflechem without vowels is known as the ketiv, the written version, the original version of the text. And this word that's grayed out with nikudot, with vowels, is known as the kere or how the sages in the later times decided that we should read the verse. And they decided that we should substitute Tichorechem for Aflechem. And we probably will confront some of this in our studies at some later point in time. So anyway, a little bit of background. And the picture is showing us the Philistines apparently suffering from their plague, whatever it is, whether it's hemorrhoids or bubonic plague. The image gives us a picture of the Ashdodim suffering. We have enough time maybe to give one reader an opportunity to read the verse. Sammy, would you be available to read the verse for us?
Vayashi Tem.
Nice. Let's nip something in the bud tonight. The ayin wants
Varashitem.
and the shin wants to be a shin for some reason. We need to be mindful of both of those issues.
Vahasitem.
Nice.
Zalme.
Salme. Nice. And then we read the grayed out word. According to the sages, we ignore this one without nikudot and we go right to the grayed out word.
Tehorehem.
Nice.
Tehorehem.
Good.
Vetsilme.
Vitsalme.
Vitsalme. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Very
This
nice.
is my palm.
All right.
Vitsalme. Oh my.
You're on it. You're on it very well. Keep going.
Reichem.
Very nice. Well done. Berechem.
Reichem. Hamashtitim.
Right.
Hamashtitim.
Right.
Ed Haaret.
Nice. That's right.
Untaitem.
You had it right the first time. Untatem.
Untaitem. Oh my God. Untaitem. Lelohei.
Let me point out what a nice job you did with this aleph. You understand the aleph as being silent.
Uh-huh.
So we have to go all the way.
Lelohei.
Right. Very good. Continue.
Yisrael.
Good.
Kavod.
Very nice. Let's let one other reader take a turn to finish this off. August, how about the last three lines, starting with Ulai?
Ulai. Ya. Kel.
Good.
At. Ya. Do. Me. Le. Chem.
Nice.
Me. Al. Elohe. Chem.
Beautiful.
Me. Al. Ar. Se. Chem.
Awesome. Just wonderful. The improvement in the pronunciation is just dramatic. And Sammy, beautiful job. Let me give you the translation, and then I'll give you the other verse just so we can keep pressing on and enjoying our read of Samuel. V'asitem tzalmei aflechem, well, v'asitem tzalmei tichorechem, v'tzalmei achberechem. And the Plishtim made images, golden images of the tumors, the hemorrhoids, and of the mice. Hamashchitim et haaretz, which had destroyed their land. Untatem lelohe Israel. And they gave them, along with the Ark of the Covenant, as a way of honoring Hashem and honoring the Ark of the Covenant. So this is the advice of the lords of the lords of the Philistines, that they should make these images in order to honor the Lord, the God of Israel. Untatem lelohe Israel kavod, and give them along with the Ark of the Covenant as an honor. Ulai yakel et yado me'alechem. Perhaps God's hand will lift up, will stop, pressing down upon you with these punishments. Ume'al Elohechem, and upon your gods. Ume'al artzachem, and upon your land. V'lama techabdu et levavchem, asher kibdu Mitzrayim, ufaro et libam. Why should you continue to be hard of heart? Just as the Mitzrayim, the Egyptians and the Pharaoh were hard of heart. Halok ha'asher hitalel behem. Wasn't it because God oppressed them with plagues that they finally relented? Vayishalchum vayilehu, and let the Israelites go, sent the Israelites off, and the Israelites went off into the desert free. Okay, guys, thank you again for the opportunity to share those verses. Beautiful reading, and I hope the breakout was beneficial to you, Maria. I hope you enjoyed that one. And
Yes, it was good. Thank you.
very nice. Cool. All right, guys, that's it for 7:30. Let me jump over to 8:30. As always, you're welcome to join if you like. But otherwise, we'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy your weekends and your Sabbath worship. Have a great night.
Bye.
A lot of
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
להתראות.